Greetings YouTube and welcome to another salvage video, because I got this stuff from a barn clean out. So I saw an ad in Craigslist, somebody saying they got a barn they want cleaned out and anybody can come take whatever they want to. So I went. So we'll start over here. This is a 2-drawer carrying system. So you got 2 drawers, trays like this that fit into each other, and then you can carry them like that. These are in excellent condition. All I gotta do is clean them up. I got this thing and I have no idea what it is. It is heavy as hell. It is solid steel. It's got 4 threaded holes in the back. These pins make me think maybe it was a mold, and there was another half to this thing which I did not see. And you put them together and then you'd make long thin things? For what? I don't know what this could have been for. If anybody has a clue, tell me. This looks like some kind of a cut-off blade, like something that was designed for chopping or maybe scraping. I'm not sure. I haven't checked to see how hard it is, but it could be of some decent quality steel, which is nice. I just got a push stick. I don't have a table saw at this moment, but it might be. Sometimes there are times when I have to hold things and I don't want my hand near them. I can use that now because that's plastic and I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Just a sanding block. These, which I have no idea what they are, they're steel. I have no clue what these things are, but I got 6 of them. Maybe I'll find a use for them. I got this, which is a nice old school quality tubing bracket. And I got a bunch of aluminum and brass pieces. There was a couple of air fittings there. And I believe these were cast by somebody. I don't believe these are commercial. I believe somebody got a mold, which is, again, it makes me think this is a mold. And because these have no holes, this one does. And that's a number 7 hole, so the person was going to tap it for a 1/4-20, which is, I believe, what all these are as well. And these are some kinds of hold downs, and probably designed for a carriage bolt because of that square hole. At least that's my thought. Hold downs or something for setting up a fixture, so you have a stop or something. I don't know, but they're aluminum. This one has nothing in it. It was cast. You're not going to buy that. So I believe that somebody cast this themselves. And there was a lot of industrial type equipment in the barn. Big machines. Some of them had it was just the outer casing. The interiors had been removed, but somebody had some serious manufacturing capacity on this, just out of the place. And this is from a lathe, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I know it's good quality steel, but I figured I might find a use for it. I got a couple of bolts, and is that 1/4-20? Haha, that's a 1/4-20. All right, some acid brushes, and these. Now these are designed, I don't know what that thread is, I'll have to check that. That could also be a 1/4-20. These are designed for woodworking. So you drill a hole in the diameter of the shaft, the OD right here. And then you hammer it in place, and all these teeth grab, and it stays there. And now you can use bolts with your woodworking projects. And I have an entire bag of these things. They're not cheap, and I got maybe 200 of them. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any woodworking projects in the future, but I know if I do, I have the ability to bolt things together so I can take them apart, which I think is pretty darn cool. And again, all of this stuff I got for nothing. It was just look on Craigslist, keep my eyes open, showed up there. They said, don't show up before 12:30, take what you want. And I did. And there weren't many of us there. There were a few. They even had some stuff in their basement, because apparently I think this was an estate situation where somebody died and they were trying to get rid of stuff. But this is some cool stuff. I have no idea if I'm ever going to need this many knobs. This person had a desire. They actually cut these off and then sanded them, so they wanted smaller knobs. There's 2 of these for some application, but it's the same. It's the same thing as this, because these were not made that way. So I don't know. These were made for another application. But now I know if I have an application where I need a 1/4-20 knobs, I've got them, lots of them. Which is kind of cool, because again, knobs aren't cheap, and it's particularly useful if you're in an environment where you need non-sparking materials, aluminum and brass, non-sparking, because I get the feeling that that was important to this dude. Because I guarantee this is a dude. I have some old dude, and he did some manufacturing on the side. Maybe he used to be professional, and he did it in retirement or something. But he had a big barn, and it was not in great repair, and it had a bunch of good quality equipment at one time, and it just kind of looks like it, you know, got left behind. Maybe because he couldn't do it anymore, I don't know. But these were found, I found these things, and I'm really quite happy. These are seriously cool. And again, they're not cheap, and they let you just turn a woodworking project into something you can use machine bolts with. And machine bolts, in my opinion, are far superior to screws, particularly if you're going to have something that may have to be disassembled in the future. That's a much preferred method of construction. Alrighty, so this has been a salvage find from a barn cleanout. Keep your eyes open, folks, because sometimes you find cool stuff.